Well, hello my beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your reading for November 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. We have officially entered Scorpio season. So this is a time for looking at relationships, close relationships, but also it's a time for intense emotions, looking at situations and friendships that you need to shed in order to move forward, and also that you have outgrown, but also looking at those wonderful close relationships that you're nurturing even further. Also, Mercury is in retrograde until the 3rd of November. So that means miscommunications or, texts, emails, that sort of thing, all in delay, which is a little bit frustrating, but we should come out of that energy into the 4th, 5th, and 6th of November there. Now we have the Judgment to start for you, my beautiful Pisces. I'm using the White Witch Tarot to gain the overall energy of November for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Thank you for some messages so far. I'm truly grateful. Could you please guide my beautiful Pisces? Ooh, that's quite a lot. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful energy. Oh, we have the Hermit. They want them in the same space. We also have the Death card, and we have the High Priestess. Interesting energy. So definitely embracing that Scorpionic energy for this time of shedding, because that Death card is shown up there. But we have the Judgment, and it's in the protagonist energy. So this is you propelling yourself forward with clarity. You know what you need to do and you're taking action on it. You're making final decisions across the board, not just in your love life or in your career path. Friendships, it's everywhere. It feels like you're looking at your life's purpose, asking the bigger questions. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Where do I truly want to go? What speaks to my soul, speaks to my heart? Now, you could have a lot of options here. I feel like you're weighing stuff up. After a time of feeling a little bit stuck or maybe in denial, perhaps you're in a career path that was not suiting you and you just had to do it to, get by. We all do those jobs to just get by there. But you're looking at the deeper aspect here, and you may have feared change, but now I think you're just walking out of that and you're making some final decisions there. You understand, as I said, what you need to do, and you're being called to take action. Also, you may be judging certain areas or people in your life and how they've got your back, or how you feel something's off there. There's a little bit of, I don't often feel judgment exactly, the emotion of judgment when I touch this card. It's normally about seeing the path ahead, but there's a slight tinge of actual judgment here. So I feel like you're judging a situation. Perhaps you've been keeping an eye on a certain situation and seeing how it goes. And it could go either way, but I feel like for all eventualities, you've been preparing yourself for different outcomes so that you can be ready for your path forward. Okay, now this is the energy that is propelling you forward there. So you're really taking action, you're making final decisions there. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful energy, but it's in the antagonist position. So you may have felt you were stuck in a rut and that things were out of your control for some time, and you had to go and cut yourself off there for a little bit with that Hermit card, Virgo energy, to go deep within for some sort of spiritual quest, clarity. It feels very much like you're weighing things up. Where do you go? Which is your next step? But you can't do that when there's a lot of noise going on, when people are asking a lot of questions of you, expecting, having high expectations of you, putting stuff upon you. So I feel like you're closing yourself off. Not in a negative way. It's more as in you need supreme focus for this decision that you're making. Now, it will be very lucky. Okay, it feels like fortune will be on your side, but this is the energy to overcome. So pay close attention to whatever spiritual practice you're doing, and whatever ideas or whatever you see with your third eye, because your intuition is very, very important at this time. The Hermit often goes deep within because they're a bit weary with the world, okay, tired of, being bombarded with either questions or, seeing the state of some of the world at the moment. And, it takes its toll, especially on someone like you, Pisces, who's very emotional, very open. You're very empathetic as well. So, you absorb people's emotions sometimes, and it comes as if it's it almost translates as your own. So you pick up a lot of that baggage emotionally, and it weighs you down. So that's the energy I'm getting here. So when the Hermit goes into a bit of a recluse mode, it's when it's enough is enough. You need to step away and see the truth of what is right for you, the path that is right for you. So you've gone, I feel like you're seeing things with your third eye, your intuition, but also listening to your guides. They're highlighting that ear for me, for you to listen. The Hermit often goes in like this wise sage who's world weary, but comes out the other side refreshed and rejuvenated. Okay, so you've been having a bit of a time out. Now the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor, but you have to overcome that energy. Okay, you may have felt like the universe had left you behind in terms of luck or fortune, but that's all about to change. But you needed to see your direction on a certain subject. Now this could be a romantic interest or romantic relationship or a career path. I feel like, Pisces, it's kind of like a complete do-over. I feel like you're making big changes in all areas of your life. But Spirit is going to airlift you, as it were, out of your situation of going round and round, feeling stuck in a rut. This time was actually meant for solace, learning, and for going deep within. Okay, so I'm not surprised that it is actually paired with that Hermit. As you can see, that figure there in the center is in a cocoon. So it's almost like you've given yourself a time out to see things clearly. So and then as soon as you come out of that cycle, there's a turning point that is way more fortunate. They're just giving me fortune favors the brave. So perhaps there is one element to your path that you feel is risky and requires some sort of leap of faith. We all have free will, but they're indicating that fortune favors the brave. It is a better outcome if you take that leap of faith. So apply it to a situation. We're going to go deeper and find out what they're dealing with. But we have the Death card. It's in the unifying position. So wonderful energy with that scorpionic energy, especially being at the season. Big changes are ahead, and this is new beginnings, okay? You're leaving, you're shedding anything that does not serve you, and you're going in suit of happiness, but you're trusting your intuition. Okay, that High Priestess has turned up for a reason. A lot of Virgo energy here as well. We got the Hermit and the High Priestess. So you may have a placement in Virgo somewhere, or someone you're dealing with has this Death card. It feels very much like you're transforming a lot of things, letting go of things that are painful. As you can see, that hand there is holding on to something that is quite painful and refuses to let go. Okay, so I feel like you're actually shedding those things that are painful. You're taking, if someone is trying to hold you back in some way, then you're just cutting the ties there. You don't want to feel stagnant anymore. You don't want to feel stuck in a rut. I mean, who does? But the hope returns when you get it in this position. So they're just giving me a sentence, which is, okay, I don't understand the sentence, but maybe it applies to you personally. It's light work, make hay. So it's kind of got a harvest time kind of energy to it. Now we did have a harvest moon at the beginning of October. Light work, make hay. So perhaps it's about releasing the burden of doing all the work yourself and making hay. It'll be more fruitful, or it will be fruitful no matter what. So don't bog yourself down with all of the work. Light work, make hay. Okay, I'm going to look up that sentence to see if it's even a thing, but if it is resonant to you in some way, or someone says that, you say that, or it's a saying that you're used to or you know, then there's something in this message for you, okay? Your spirit guides are very close to you at this time, just so you're aware, because you're seeking direction, okay? So please call out to them. They've just given me that. They're really highlighting that angel wing there. Speak to your guides and they will come closer and they will help you. Just to let you know, this is what they're giving me, so this is why I'm giving it to you. Our guides are with us all the time, and they don't often intervene in a situation unless you A, ask them to, or B, you're in serious trouble, okay? So just to let you know, you can call on them whenever you need them, so just in case you're unaware. I don't often get that message to transmute, so obviously someone out there needs to hear that. But we have the High Priestess. Okay, so this is about using your intuition. Do not doubt that wonderful intuition you've been given. You're very emotional and intuitive for a reason, Pisces. It's one of your gifts, okay? Very refreshing energy, mysterious, private, sensitive, emotional. Embrace the gifts that you have, because they're there to help you guide your path, okay? Just so you're aware. But the High Priestess, Virgo energy, it feels very much like you're coming into being. By the end of November, I'm getting a sense that you're more yourself than you've ever been, okay, after these decisions that you've made. You're definitely listening to your guides. Those wings are either side the ears. But also, we're going to go deeper and find out. But it looks like there may be either one of two things. Either some sort of partnership, as you can see, two faces become one there. And there's the stars on the crown chakra, so there's healing in a certain situation. And it's been after a long time. You may have felt like it would never happen, but it feels like it is, well, it's divinely timed. Everything is divinely timed. But also, there is a possibility that you may be energizing a connection and recognizing that you're a partnership, but there needs to be healing before you can come back into being. So you may be in separation. Okay, but we're going to go... or you may be separating. The healing process is about extricating yourself from that relationship, because it may be keeping you stuck. And that could be a relationship with a job, a career path, a person, members of your soul tribe, family, that sort of thing. We're going to go deeper and find out. But ultimately, they want you to trust your intuition on what you're shedding in your life and how you proceed forward from now. Now we're just going to the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot to gain any further details of what they'd like to say. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? Just so you're aware, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse there. Just so you're aware, this is the overall energy for the month, and now we're going to the details, okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful... Wow, that's quite a lot. I get an energy here of you letting the chips fall where they may, okay? It feels like surrender, which is wonderful. That's what Spirit wants, surrender. So they will guide you. So there's very much a lot of questioning going on here for you. But the cards just kind of came out like, well, whatever may be, will be. That sort of energy. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune, crossing the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful energy. So same message. Aha. We have the Seven of Swords. We have interesting energy. We have the Eight of Cups. Just going to move these up here. I will discuss them all. Wow. We got the Five of Swords again. This is quite tough energy here, my beautiful Pisces. We got two cards that I really do not like, and I'm sure you do not. Well, there we go. It's an end. I can see. We have the Page of Swords. We can have the King of Wands. We have the World in reverse, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so quite an interesting journey for November. Now we have the Queen of Cups. It's in reverse. So you could have been dealing with someone who was very, how can I put that? Quite a smothering kind of energy. Someone who is out of balance. Now this person may have a water element, Pisces. You could be dealing with another Pisces or a Cancer, Scorpio. But with this energy, I'm getting that this person, there's insecurity going on here. Now this may be you've been pushed to question your path in some way, and it's put you out of balance, because they're giving me this as a very strong energy that is to do with you, Pisces. You may have been put a little bit out of balance with these questions. It feels very much like they're actually showing me someone in a boat. It's like a small kind of rowing boat, and it's showing me rocking from side to side, okay? So it feels very much like you've been put in a position where you've had to really question things and really shake things up a bit. Even rearranging. There's a lot of rearranging going on in your life. And they're indicating you may have felt these decisions, you may have felt it's a rocky time, okay? It's like the boat is tipping either side. You're in the boat. They just want you to be aware of that. You're not in the water, okay? So there is an element of safety, but also an element of risk here, is what the image they're giving me. So it may have made you feel like in some way that you are, because I'm still getting that smothering feeling. You know when you've got a lot of questions and a lot of answers? Oh, we just got a little knot there on the table. They're giving me, if you've got a lot of questions and a lot of answers and you don't have the answers right now, it can feel a little bit suffocating when you've got to make some big decisions, okay? So Pisces, they're asking you to just take a little bit of time out. That's why that Hermit is there. Very important, and that you trust your intuition. Spirit will not lead you astray here. You are shedding things that do not serve you. So if it feels a little bit like it's uncertainty, know that you're about to ride the wave to certainty, okay? You start off Queen of Cups energy here in the reverse, and we're coming out on top there with that Queen of Pentacles, a little bit more solid ground. So if emotionally you felt a little bit nervous or insecure in your position, then know that it's all turning around in your favor. There's a big turning point here. We got the double Wheel of Fortune, okay? But also you could be dealing with someone who, as I said, is a little bit insecure when it comes to a relationship, and therefore they've been a little bit, well, I say a little bit, actually a lot, because you got 2 swords there. They're giving me someone has been very underhanded, a little bit sneaky, and how can I put that? You may have felt like this person betrayed you in some way. It comes from insecurity, believe it or not. It's like there's jealousy here, especially since the Wheel of Fortune. They're really highlighting the snake earlier, but they were highlighting it in the Death card. Now, if I get jealousy or anything like that, I normally get the snake highlighted in that Wheel of Fortune. The serpent kind of eats its own tail, but I didn't. I got it in the Death card, but I couldn't quite get the energy. So this person, you know, this person kind of is a little bit envious of you, and therefore has in some way, or is insecure with you. They feel like they cannot pin you down in some sort of way, Pisces. It feels like so they're in sabotage mode. Okay, we're going to go deeper and find out why or what's going on there. Now, this could be a feminine person in your life, because the Queen often represents a woman, but it doesn't have to be male or female. This is not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. But we do have that Wheel of Fortune crossed again. So where you felt like you were stuck in a rut, or this was, you know, bad luck with this relationship or something like that, there is a turning point here. Things are going to turn out in your favor, but you have to go deep within and take a bit of a time out before that happens, Pisces, and discuss with yourself and your guides where you're going to go next. Okay, you got to make that final decision on this relationship. And I really feel like you're walking away from it, okay? This Wheel of Fortune, all elements need to be in balance. And if you're out of balance right now with that Queen of Cups energy, then, you know, you have to be back in balance before you can make any solid decisions and turn the situation around. But it will be a very fortunate time for you. It just requires a little bit of you stepping away to see the whole picture, the bigger picture there. Now, we do have that 7 of Swords. I'm getting a double energy as soon as I pick this up, which is you really want to run away from the situation. You do not like confrontation. That is what I'm getting here. But equally, I get someone has been underhanded in this situation. You may have been dealing with someone who was dishonest, or gave you, well, I'm a Scorpio, so anyone who withholds information on purpose that is relevant to a situation, I call it lying. So even, I know it's a black and white thing that I should be a bit more open-minded about it, but hey, I'm human just like everybody else. But they're indicating they've only given you part of the truth. Now, that does not mean that they've not given you all of the truth because they want to in some way hurt you. Just want you to be aware of that. But there is an element of sabotage with this person, self-sabotage as well, because we got that 5 of Swords there turning up too. So when you get this card, it feels like this person thought they wouldn't be caught, but your intuition was bang on the mark and really caught this person, okay, whatever's going on there. Now, this could be a love relationship. This could be to do with a career situation as well, because we do have cups. We've got it all going on. We've got a lot of cups, but we got emotional insecurity or imbalance at the start. So this has made you feel a little bit off center, okay? But it's something that's hard to let go of. Now, this person, they cannot let go of you either, Pisces. Okay, it's interesting because I say that because we got the Eight of Cups in the reverse there, which is, you know, if you get it in the upright, this is about walking away from something that does not serve you. It's time to move on and abandon the situation. But in the reverse, it suggests you can't do that. You want to learn from the situation, you want to learn from the past, and someone is returning to you. Okay, so whoever was sabotaging, it feels like there is a return here. Now, you've learned your lessons, Pisces, definitely by going deep within with that hermit mode. But have they? I'm not so sure. Okay, and also, sorry, they're just reminding me. The reason why I've mentioned they're definitely returning and feel like they've got unfinished business is because we got the World there in reverse as well. So there's an unfinished business. They cannot let you go. I feel like you've learned from the situation, but there's unfinished lessons in the whole situation. So this could be a karmic contract of lesson learning that's going on here. And it's about standing in your power, Pisces, knowing that you're enough. But most importantly, it's about knowing your intuition is on point and when is the right time to let go, because we got that Death card. Okay, you will know when is the right time to shed this relationship or this situation. That's the lesson to learn. Okay, you always want to believe in the best in a person, and it's hard to let go. You always want to give someone like a second chance, because people do deserve second chances. But if they're giving you the chat, I'm sorry, baby, I didn't mean it. Or, you know, if it's a work situation, you know, I do apologize, you know, this won't happen again, etc., etc. If the actions do not match the words, then, I mean, you got to call it. You got to get that sort of truth out and cut that BS out of your life. So we've got this person returning. Okay, now that return may have actually made you out of balance in the first place. I gotta call it to you. Okay, the Five of Swords, they're still turning up in the same energy. Okay, now they may not be running away from the situation anymore. They may want to face the situation with you, because we do have that Five of Swords, and five is about conflict and obstacles. But this person is still in sabotage mode. Okay, so I have to give it to you like that. This person, they're still withholding. Okay, they're still not telling you the full story. Now, the High Priestess, because it's over the Death card, I feel like you want to walk away from this, but the High Priestess is often mute. So you may be in silence with this person. You may not even want to talk to this person who comes back into your life. But what I'm getting here is the High Priestess, there's going to be some sort of reveal. So they really wanted to highlight the swords to me just now in this... we have that Seven of Swords there. We got two less here. Okay, so it's an indication, you know, they're not withholding as much as usual, but still they're not telling you the full story, just so you're aware. And if you want to really heal this connection with this person or this situation, there is a turning point to come, but you need to trust your intuition on how you're going to make final decisions and what you're going to take from the situation, what you're going to stand for. But we got the Ten of Swords. Pisces, I reckon you're walking away. It is, you know, a painful ending to have to shed this relationship or this situation. You may not have wanted to do it. That's why you're out of balance, and it makes you a little bit nervous. But Pisces, how many times can you go round and round in the same circles and a person does not learn? You are, how can I put that? You are a wonderful being that has a valuable time on this planet, and it is important that you are living a life of happiness and are getting reciprocal love or reciprocal respect in a situation. And if that's not happening, okay, you need to call time on that. Okay, now obviously we all have free will, it's all to do with you, but Spirit is indicating with this Ten of Swords, you know, it's time to cut loose. How much more painful do you want it to be, this situation, if this person has betrayed you? Like, they're really highlighting, they don't often do that, they're highlighting the person's back to me. I feel like this person stabbed you in the back, or you did not see this coming. You may have trusted this person quite a lot. You know what, they even just said in your face. In your face. So maybe this person even did something to your face. You know, they may have actually, to your face, told you about their deceptive actions, like, you know, it's none of your business, or yeah, if I'm seeing this person, so what, none of your business, or I don't know, it just feels like this person had the gall to even kind of say what they were doing to your face. I mean, do you really want to, I don't know if you really want to continue that. I feel like you ended it. I feel like it's in the end position, okay? Because they're showing me what happened in the past. They're showing me what is currently kind of happening, but I feel like it's kind of ended there. This person is still stalking you, just to let you know. Now, Page of Swords, I'm going to get some more clarity. They're just giving me the foundation read here, but the Page of Swords is Aquarius energy. And when you get that Aquarius energy, it feels like this person is, you know, it's the stalker of the deck. They are checking you out online, or checking you out with friends, etc., etc. I feel like this person is also going to come towards you to contact you. If you haven't already received contacts, I feel like quite early in November you're going to receive contact from this person. But I feel like this person is contacting you to see how the lay of the land is, how you're going to receive them. Now, they're going to come with a certain amount of truth, but just so you are aware, those two cards showed up, the 5 and the 7 of Swords. I would not, personally, I would not trust this person's energy, okay? Everyone obviously does deserve a second chance, but it feels very much like this Page of Swords energy. They're still a little bit immature, okay? And they're kind of just checking you out to see how you're taking everything. Now, we have a King of Wands energy. Okay, it feels very much like King of Wands is an Aries energy. Now, you could be, I feel like this is entrepreneurial energy. I feel like you're just burying your head in work, trying to get some sort of project off the ground, perhaps a creative project or something to do with your business if you work for yourself, or, you know, being the boss in your environment. Perhaps you actually are, you know, a manager of a team or something like that. I feel very much like you're trying to stand in your power in terms of your achievements, in your goals, and almost, I feel like, ignore this energy. Now, I have to pull a card on this because this King of Wands, it's in the resistance position also. So I feel like there is also an energy, a secondary energy coming in, that this person who's returning from the past, they're not quite ready yet. And they are the sexual manipulator of the, you know, when they're in low vibe, it's almost like this is the resistance position. It's almost like you receive it in the reverse, okay? So it feels like this person, they're coming in for a really good time, but they're still not ready for commitment. That's the energy. But I'm going to pull a card on it because I wouldn't want to misconstrue that energy. King of Wands, can you please clarify this King of Wands? Ooh, in that position. We have the World card and we have the Chariot in the reverse. So it's interesting. It's about learning the lessons, completing the cycle of learning the lessons. But we have the Chariot in reverse. They're not ready yet, okay? This person gives up too easily. They lack direction in life. They are, how can I put that? It feels like this person, they're quite, they take their time to do everything. It feels very much like, it's not that they're lazy. It's like they feel like they don't want to learn the lessons. They don't feel they have anything to learn, okay? There's a certain arrogance, and I don't mean, I'm choosing perhaps the word wrongly. There's a certain unrealistic expectation with this person that they can just waltz back on into your life without apology. That's the energy. I'm just going to pull one more. Thank you so much. 4 of Cups, yeah. So yeah, you can see the kind of energy this person is in. We got the 4 of Cups. Spirit is indicating, you know, they may come in here with a new outlook of, you know, wanting to change, etc., etc. But it feels like you're going for a new option, Pisces. I feel like you're done here. You don't want any more pain from the situation, and they're indicating that there is a new outlook coming for you, which is that King of Wands energy. Okay, so someone very passionate is coming for you. We're going to go deeper with the light seers in order to see who's coming for you, but they're indicating here there's a new option for you in love if you should choose it. But also there is the possibility of healing if this person comes back in wanting to change, okay? I feel like because the world is in the upright, the lessons can be learned, but it will take some time, okay, with that, the Chariot. there will be a delay with it. So just so you're aware. Now we also have the World card. This person, you know, you may think it's over. They don't think it's over, okay, with that World card. There's still a little bit of unfinished business here. Also, you may have been thinking about traveling, or you may have wanted to get away from some sort of situation. Now, this could be relocation, but it's been put on hold for a little while, perhaps because of what's going on around the world. This is a World card after all, but it feels like things are out of balance at the moment. You couldn't possibly think about doing these things until you've got your direction sorted and know the path that you want to take. So I really feel like victory will be yours in terms of traveling or, you know, completing the cycle. You will end it completely if you want to, but there is a window of opportunity. This door is open. This person feels like they cannot let you go. They want to return to you. Well, I've told you my what I'm getting from the cards here. I feel like you're being very self-sufficient. We got that Virgo energy with that Queen of Pentacles, very grounded. You're very resourceful, and, you know, as I said, self-sufficient here. You got confidence in yourself, self-assurance. You're doing you financially. You're sort of grounding yourself and thinking long-term in terms of financial security. So I feel like you've buried your head in that, really. You don't want anything more to come in and sort of put you out of balance. It feels like, yeah, it feels as much as you would really love this connection to come to fruition, because there was trust here, okay? And this person saw you as the Queen of Cups energy, you know, nurturing, healing, supportive. But I feel like you're withdrawing that, Pisces, because of this person's behavior in the past. They could have had it all. You know, they had the most beautiful, pure heart that they could ever have imagined. All that wonderful support from you, and they blew it. That's the energy I'm getting, because they either withheld their feelings, did not tell you how they really felt about you, and ran away from the connection, which, you know, that is unfortunate. Some people, they get nervous about being in long-term relationships because of childhood wounding or certain traumas from the past, that sort of thing. They may have felt like it was the wrong time, but I have to give it, they're coming up as that Five of Swords. Unless they can turn that around, because we do have that Wheel of Fortune in the double time, unless they've gone in themselves for spiritual truth, then it looks like you're moving on, okay? And you're that's almost like you're going solo with this card. You're looking after your family, your friends, your soul tribe, and possibly, you know, booking some sort of vacation, because boy, it feels like you need it. I'm sending out a lot of love there to you, Pisces. Now I'm just going to give you the Light Seers Tarot to gain a little bit more clarity about what they're... Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding the situation? Can you please clarify this reading for me? Any further information my beautiful Pisces needs to know? November 2020. What do they need to know? November 2020. Thank you so much. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Thank you so much. Interesting that we start with a Queen in reverse for both. Oh, see that? This never happens in my readings, but it's the same energy. The other one was also just this sort of like, well, let it, whatever, maybe, maybe. The cards just all flew out. So let's see what they want here. So we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. We have the Nine of Cups. Beautiful. So there's a turning point and you get all your wishes fulfilled there. We have the Ten of Cups. Okay. They're indicating here that this person that you were dealing with in the past, there is some sort of childhood wounding. Okay. Some sort of unstable family environment that they came from. Now we have that Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Tower in reverse. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Five of Wands. Wow, what a turnaround. Okay, so, and it's interesting, Pisces, very unusual. The exact amount of cards came out for your spread. Okay, I didn't have to shuffle anymore. So this is really divinely timed here. Now we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this person, there is an anger, a coldness to this person. They withhold their emotions. Now this is Leo energy, so this person may have a Leo placement. Male or female, it's not about the gender, it's about the energy for my reads. But it feels like this person lost a bit of their sparkle when they were younger. They actually felt like they were born under an unlucky cloud. That's the they're actually showing me, oh, wow, okay, so maybe this is you. They're actually showing me like, it's like a little post-it note book, you know, that you write those little post-its on. It looks like it's white, and it's got an actual cloud on it that has a grumpy face and some, I think that it looks like either dots or tears that are coming down from one of the eyes. And it's like born under an unlucky cloud. It's actually like a sticky, you know, like a post-it. So that's quite precise. I don't often see things like that. So if you've got one of those and that's you, then there's something in this message for you, okay? But ultimately, or maybe your person has that and makes a joke about it. It's relevant for someone out there. But this person, yeah, they lost a bit of sparkle and they have no confidence. That's why this Queen of Cups is also in the reverse. There's insecurity here, and that's what leads this person to sabotage. Now, I don't like to make excuses for people because I don't know people's personal situation. This is a general reading. But what I'm getting here is it comes from the Ten of Cups in reverse. So some sort of family conflict. Now this could have been a broken home. They may call it a broken home, but that's in terms of, I mean, society's expectations. But what I'm getting is this person may have grown up in a very tumultuous environment where it was not accepted to express their emotions or speak out in some way. Everything is buried, but they watched a relationship crumble. So their parents or guardian type figures, it was not, it doesn't feel like it was a very loving one. So this person kind of gets very scared off by relationships, okay? But this person wants to come back on in, and they want to express how they feel about you, okay? I'm going to come to those cards in a moment because I always go to the Nine of Cups, this section first. Nine of Cups. Pisces, if you've been calling this person into your sphere by using law of attraction, or you can't stop thinking about this person, what you think about, you really bring about. Now, this person, although there is still, as I said, I don't feel like there's dishonesty here. I feel like there's withholding emotions or information. They're showing up still in that Five of Swords energy, which indicates self-sabotage. So this person, due to lack of confidence and the way that they were brought up, they tend to sabotage their connections, excuse me, out of insecurity or but with this Nine of Cups, if you really want to transform this relationship, you can with that Nine of Cups. Or this situation. We've got this Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. So be careful what you wish for because it will be hard work. They have indicated with those cards in the bottom there, but it is not impossible. Also, if you're wanting to turn this whole situation around for the better, it feels like this person is coming to speak their truth, and actually we've got an Ace of Swords and an Ace of Cups here, and it can be successful because of the Five of Wands in the reverse is a harmonious time after the problems are resolved, you know, obstacles are removed. So if that's what you're wishing for, Pisces, you got it, okay? But they really want you to make this final decision because whatever you decide, whether you're cutting loose and using your intuition, it could be the Death card that you're shedding the patterns that are surrounded in this connection with this person, shedding, you know, kind of like you're making big changes. It's almost like an ultimatum. If you have not changed, then I'm walking away. I am ending this. I'm standing in my power. But ultimately, that Nine of Cups, you're getting total love, support, abundance from the universe, and your wishes coming true. Okay, so be careful what you wish for, because it's coming true. Now we do have this Ace of Swords. So this person is returning, and also this, oh, it's interesting. Okay, they're giving me two. They're giving me two. I'm going to pull a card on it. They're giving me two energies with this. Ace of Swords. They're, I'll talk about the relationship side first. This person is going to come and speak their truth. They're working out the best way to approach you because the way that you guys left it before, it was tense, it was painful, okay? And this person has a lot of regret, okay? They denied their feelings, and they feared giving over to the connection, and this person got very stuck. And however they treated you, I mean, it doesn't feel like it was acceptable, to be honest, but they're trying to work out the best way and the best words to use to come towards you, to speak. They don't want any more conflict, is what I'm getting with this. Now, there's a secondary energy here, which is about your career. There's a new idea that's actually going to staircase you up, and you're working out the logistics of it. It's over that King of Wands energy. It feels like you're going in a new direction in terms of your career, and there is a wonderful new opportunity coming with that Page of Wands. Okay, so be mindful that if you've been trying to manifest a certain project or a job opportunity into your sphere, that it's coming your way. Okay, so it feels very much like it was your idea. Okay, now they're giving me this, which is sine, cosine, sine, cosine. They're actually spelling it for me. It's not sine as in, oh no, I can't see it now. They give me S-I-N, so that's like sin. No, they're correcting me, sine. Sine, cosine. So, okay, it's mathematical figures. So perhaps your job is to do with, oh sorry, I'm getting a very itchy right hand. So finances coming, you're dealing with finances coming your way, or yeah. So okay, sine, cosine, mathematical figures, finances. So perhaps your job is to do with some sort of logistics in terms of mathematics, perhaps accountant or something where you need or engineering or something where you need to use those things. Something about a calculator. Okay, so perhaps you're working things out. Maybe that's it. That's the energy. But if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But they're saying sine, cosine. Now that could also be a translation of you signing a contract or co-signing a contract on something, maybe a property or a project, a career path thing, business. If that's for you, then there's something in this message for you. But we got that Sagittarian energy with that Page of Wands there. This is this new creative project that's coming your way. It's a beautiful, successful idea. It kind of sets your soul on fire. It makes you really want to jump out of bed in the morning and take action. So whatever you're trying to achieve, it feels very interesting and you're enthusiastic about it. And this opportunity comes your way because pages bring news of something new. Okay, so there's this wonderful idea. Now, you may have been a little bit nervous about it. The Tower in reverse. So this Judgment card, they're really highlighting this again for me. So as I said, you may be making some big changes in your life or were forced to in some way reroute yourself in another direction, and it made you feel unbalanced. Don't fear the change. But the Tower in reverse, it feels like you're letting the chips fall where they may. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Because you're averting disaster because there is a new opportunity that presents itself to you. Okay, now this is a little side message that is coming in there. They're saying don't be afraid of change. Everything is working out in divine order for your ascension. But back to the relationships, okay? So that was just a little aside there because it's to do with the Judgment card on the side. Now we have that Ace of Cups. This person is coming towards you to express their love. They want to invest in a connection with you, okay? So this is what they are offering. But as I said, this Page of Wands, there is also a new option for you, just to let you know. Now, aces, they bring new love as well. As if you're already wanting to be with someone, it's like the next stage up. So, you know, if you want to be with this person who's returning from the past, then this person's coming towards you with some sort of proposal to be with you, to invest in a connection with you, and they want a higher level commitment with you. Ace of Cups, they normally lead to higher level commitments, relationships like marriage or, you know, some sort of union that is official. So this is what's on their mind because they're really highlighting this. They're showing it to me as like a meeting of minds chord, okay? That's what's on their mind. They want to give you, they want to invest fully in the connection. But also, this is a time of very fertile ideas, etc., and doing what you love. There is an opportunity for a new relationship coming your way, okay? Should you wish to not want to be with this person from the past, I'll pull a card on it in a minute with that. But we have the Five of Wands. Now the Five of Wands, beautiful card. It means there's harmony and success after your problems have been resolved. So can you heal this situation with your past person if you want to. Of course you can. And it will be harmonious after a time, okay? The obstacles have to be overcome. There is challenges, but there will be harmony in the long run, and it will be successful union, okay? There's a lot of passion here, a lot of love. There is a meeting of minds, but there are some obstacles to overcome, okay, before you can proceed. They've also given me the secondary energy with this card, which is about you being successful in your career, climbing the ladder, because they're actually showing me a ladder now, and you being like nearly at the top, go and looking down and sort of waving at somebody. So it feels like you're waving goodbye to something that did not serve you. There is ascension here, okay? Just so you're aware. Now I'm just going to pull a card on that Ace of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide me on the Ace of Cups for my beautiful Pisces regarding new love? I'm getting an energy of new love from this card. Can you please guide me? Thank you so much. King of Swords. Yeah. So it's similar. You know, there's a new person who could come towards you. Now, they're either Aries or Gemini placements, but this person is at the top of their game. They're kind of entrepreneurial, got their own business, got their everything together. They lead, okay? This person will not run away from you. So if you do not want to reconcile with the person from the past, this person, they speak the truth. They are an honest leader. They think about the future, lots of strategic thought there. They may even be from a different country than you, international. So if you're thinking about setting up business or moving into a different sector in terms of career work, it will in some way either involve travel or this person is from abroad somewhere. Yeah, they're like, how can I put that? If I keep getting, they're in planning. They're in planning. So maybe they're, you know, in some sort of business where they do career planning for people, or construction planning, or I don't know, engineering planning, something where they plan. They do all the plans and then they give it to somebody else. Okay, but they're at the top of their game. They're the master of their craft, and very shrewd in business. We got the King of Swords. Very good with money, very good with communication. So there is an opportunity of this new love with that person, just so you're aware. They've asked me to pull one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Any final messages for my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Nine of Swords, the High Priestess. Okay, so it's the same message, really. You're a little bit anxious and nervous about some sort of career change as well, or path change. Trust your intuition. So it's the same message. Okay, Nine of Swords is, you know, make you stay up all night worrying about a situation, and it's put you out of balance. But your intuition is key. Know that it will not lead you astray. But also, as I said, High Priestess, there is a reveal here. Some sort of information will either make its way to you to help you make you decide, or this person comes to speak the truth of how they feel and what they've been sabotaging, how they've been sabotaging connections. But also, sorry, I'm just going to put this back because that's someone to come should you wish. It won't be November, this new person, should you wish to not take the person who returns, just to let you know. Okay. Now I'm just going to get any final messages, as I said, from the Light Seers, sorry, not the Light Seers, the Light Visions Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Any final messages for my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know? Knight of Wands. It is crossing the person, just to let you know, it is crossing the person who's returning. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, job news, definitely job news, which is going to be very, very successful for you. It's over the Nine of Cups, so it suggests it's something that you've been hoping for, wishing for, dreaming into being. Ace of Swords, so same message. This person's coming to speak to you. I love it when Spirit, they just give you the same message in 3 different decks, 4 even. 3 of Chalices. So it's definitely a celebration here for your career. It's going to be a very exciting time for you in November. They wanted those 2. We have the Knight of Chalices. We have the Eight of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so we have that Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands, you perceive this person as a player, okay? Now, this person is out of balance. I have to say that there is work to be done on this connection should you wish to be with this person from the past, Pisces, okay? This is someone who's very lusty, free-spirited, very creative person. But you know, the Knight of Wands, they often see the goal, go after the goal, and they invest their full attention in the moment. But then it's like, it's not that they get bored, but they sort of get distracted elsewhere. Now, that does not mean with a person, okay? It's not just like a player kind of energy. They get distracted with career or other things, and all of a sudden you haven't heard from them in a week, okay? Just to let you know, that is what this person learned from childhood, okay? This is the insecurity. This person feels like it is better to walk away from somebody and be hurt, let them hurt rather than them be hurt by you walking away from them, Pisces, if that makes sense. Okay, so they'd rather walk away from deep connections so that they remain untouched emotionally, but they've got a lot of love for you, okay? They can't deny it anymore, and they're coming to speak their truth about this, their truth about why they were a player, why they may not have invested in the connection, and what they... Yeah, they just don't want any conflict anymore. They're giving me the sentence, bury the hatchet. Okay, I mean, I have to say it, they haven't given me an apology here. So, I mean, I'm going to call it how it is. But they want to bury the hatchet, but they want to give you some truth of the situation. They want to see this relationship clearly. Can it be rectified? That sort of energy. But as I said, you're burying your head kind of in your finances right now. This Page of Pentacles, you're going to get news of this new job opportunity. It's everything you wish for, okay? It's actually everything you wish for and a little bit more. A lot of investment here, a lot of solid growth, very fruitful. They've got these huge, giant strawberries here, okay? So bigger than usual, bigger than you ever imagined. So this could be, if it's not a new job opportunity in terms of you going for a different job outside your company, you could be getting a raise, promotion, new income that is more than you expected, okay? We have that Knight of Chalices. They're indicating here the two knights, okay? So there are two opportunities for love here. One who's very romantic and the other one who is a little bit in and out energy. So the choice is yours. That Knight of Chalices will come along. They're giving me this energy. It's past November, okay, with this new love that would come on in. Yeah, so I'm just, it's a surprise. They're giving me it's a surprise because normally the fish turns up in the Page of Cups energy, but we've got a fish just popping out over. It's like it's leapt out of the unknown over this tree trunk past this night. So it's a complete surprise for you, Pisces, okay? This new love that is coming your way. It's a bit of a whirlwind, actually. Very passionate, very romantic. Whew. It's very romantic. Yeah, this person will wine and dine you. Okay, so you do have an option of two people, but for November, it's the person who returns. After November, there is new love on the horizon, should you not wish to go with this person from the past. We have to close on, we have the Eight of Swords. This is release and surrender to the universe. This is liberating yourself from anxiety. It's like letting go with the flow. New hope happens here, but also it's freeing up your mind. And also, if you felt stuck in a rut or imprisoned in any way, you know, because of lockdowns and all like that, what's going on around the world, I feel like travel will free itself up for you, and travel that you were delaying will be able to be actioned as well. So they just said to me, a train ride is as good as a rest. A train ride is as good as a rest. Now, that doesn't really make sense to me. That's not the traditional way of saying things. So perhaps they're indicating that your favorite thing you know, even when you go on vacation, your favorite thing is to go on a long train ride where nobody's with you. You're sitting in that carriage or in that seat by yourself, looking out in the window, because they're showing me someone looking out at the scenery passing by, and you're sitting in your seat like, it's like a release. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. It's like even when you go long distance somewhere, even if it's for work or something, that is kind of like you really like to just sit back and relax there. Okay, that could be anybody, obviously, but that's what they're giving me here. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, we will leave it there. It's totally your call what you do with this situation, because we all have free will. I'm just going to give you a wisdom of the oracle before I close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, great angels. Any final messages for my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know regarding November 2020? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Thank you so much. And we have soulmates, but it's in reverse. Okay, Pisces? So, it's number 41, and when I'm just going to show you in the upright. When you reduce 41, 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 is the number of conflicts and obstacles, okay? So right now, there are conflicts and obstacles in the way of this connection from someone in the past. You may have felt like this person was a soulmate. You're making some final decisions with it, but it's out of balance, okay? This person hasn't ascended to the same frequency as you yet, if you want to be with this person. Let's read from the book, because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong there. They just asked me to look at it closely. They just said Aladdin to me. Aladdin. So Aladdin's lamp. It's like the genie, Robin the genie. Aladdin. So either you've just watched, you know, an Aladdin movie, or, you know, Aladdin, you've gone to a party and you've dressed up as Aladdin or something, or someone from Aladdin, or you've got a genie's lamp, because they're actually showing that to me. Oh, maybe it's because it's connected to the 9 of Cups, your wish is coming true. You can turn this around, whatever you wish for can come true, but they're just saying Aladdin. So if that resonates for you in some way, perhaps you've got a genie's lamp and you've made a joke recently to someone and rubbed it and said, come on, give me my wishes, then there's something in this message for you. Now I'm just going to read from the book, number 41 in the reverse, because you get the protection message because it's in the reverse there. So it says, an important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so that you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me? But rather, what is the gift in this? Look into this mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Okay? So, basically clarifying the reading. This relationship, there is unfinished business here. There are lessons to be learned. You can heal this and it will be successful, but it will take some hard work. But if you do not wish to heal this particular relationship with this person, then there is someone coming in the future for you, Pisces. Okay? I'm just going to give you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much for your guides, great angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? Okay. Now, I just got a question. It came in. Why can't you talk more about the new person now? Now, I'm sure a lot of you have written that. I'm getting through all of your messages slowly but surely. But I do new love readings separately. And the generals, it is about whatever spirit wants to talk about in this moment. Then the new loves, I do them separately, and twin flames, I do them separately as well. So just so you're aware. Now we have the guitar. Okay, there's 2 stars on that guitar. So stars about healing, about hope, about faith, but inner clarity is the most important thing. There are miracles at play here. Now maybe you or your person plays a guitar. Okay. They're giving me a song. Sorry, one moment, please. Okay, so I can't quite get it, but it's something Tears in Heaven. And they're saying Eric Clapton. I know it's a really famous song. They just said it's really famous. How can you not get this? I know it's really famous, but I don't know the name. Maybe it is called Tears in Heaven. They're just playing it. I don't want to sing it for you. I'm not going to embarrass myself. Anyway, it's an Eric Clapton song. It's something about tears in heaven. I feel it's about loss. So obviously I will look it up after the reading. I feel such shame that I do not know it. Okay, but if that song resonates for you in some way, that you've either listened to it recently, or that's you and your person's song, or it's relevant to you in some way, then there's something in this message for you. But there is healing in music. They just want you to know. Where would you like this? They want it on the Wheel of Fortune for a turning point. Okay, things are about to turn in your favor. It is risky, yes, because you cannot always guarantee that the other person has ascended and done the work. But is it worth the risk? You've got double Wheel of Fortune. It is if you have a serious, honest conversation with each other. And we have the Butterfly, which is transformation. Okay, so it's the Death card. They want it on the Death card also. Transformation is key. There is an ending of either cycles, toxic cycles that you may have been going on in, or ones that keep you stuck in the same rut. But that's all about to change now. There's a new beginning here. It's either time to move on or to rebirth this situation. Okay, the choice is yours because you have that Judgment card. You're making the final decision, but you can transform it into something beautiful should you wish, because we got that beautiful butterfly there. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, we will leave it there. I hope something resonated for you in this reading. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Just as I'm talking, they're just saying donuts. So maybe you're having a donut. And if that's the case, gosh, I wish I could have a donut right now, but I don't have any. It's not my craving, but they're showing me someone, looks like maybe you're making your own donuts. Maybe I've seen this image before. It feels very familiar. It's like someone's putting like brown sugar or Demerara sugar on there. If that's you, then there's something in this message for you. Thank you so much, my beautiful Pisces. Love and light.